Friday Eve. What does that even mean anymore? Because we always doing stuff on the weekend.
That's true. And you know what? We were doing a lot of stuff today, but you know what? Let's do it right.
Yes.
Welcome to the Impact Radio Show presented by the Florida Star. I'm your host, Vanessa Davis.
And I am your producer, Carl, African Gentleman Shepherd. Where the CJ go on and on and on.
The Reverend CJ2 is the Cash App. Guys, it's so nice. It's always nice to join you on Thursday, on this Friday Eve, as it were.
Yes.
We just left a phenomenal event afterwards. It's the 30th anniversary of Through Our Eyes exhibit. So if you are familiar with the Through Our Eyes exhibit, please go out and check it out. It's now been 30 years. But CJ, before we get too far into it, man, what are we supposed to be doing?
I guess encouraging people to subscribe to the Florida Star.
Yes, sir.
You want to make sure that for less than a cup of coffee, you can have it. You can deliver it to your doorstep, and you can also have it digitally. So please support independent Black news media so you can get it from your perspective, not Newsmax's perspective, not CNN perspective, but our community's perspective. So make sure that you support your own.
TheFloridaStar.com, TheFloridaStar.com, TheFloridaStar.com. Thank you, Samantha. Guys, it has been an excellent week.
It has.
First of all, the kids stayed in school all this week. Amen.
One did miss the bus how you missed the bus at school?
Hey.
But we love Janae.
It's all right. She's all right. She made her home eventually.
Man. She made it home. First off, we ain't gonna go down that rabbit hole. But after I got there, I had to wait. It's her first year in high school. She was freshman, so she's still learning school. So I had to wait an extra 20 minutes for her to find me. Even though she's been to school for a month, she still does not know her way around big old high school.
It's gonna be all right. You know, that's the way you learn, right? I learn mostly through making mistakes.
Yeah.
Don't tell nobody.
No more.
Right. That's the truth. That is the truth. You know what? Did you want to shuffle it up a little bit? Talk a little bit about events and then go into the impactful moment?
Sure, we sure can, because we have, as always, lots and lots of events. And one event I know I'm excited about.
What event is that?
Is Vendors and Brunch.
Oh.
Because this is our second season of Vendors and Brunch. You know, you guys remember last year we were out front in front of the cookbook off of 8th Street. This year, we are going to be partnering with the Bistro in Kingdom Plaza. And it is a stacked event. We got mocktails by Mr. Bartender. We got massages that are going to be going on by a licensed professional. We got Patika Taves is going to be out there reading, Black children affirming books out there doing story time. Live music by Soulful Roots Band is going to be going on out there. We're going to have wonderful vendors like Breeze Lemonade, Snack House. We're going to have large games, for kids. And adults. So the dads that are going to be out there wanting to watch cornhole, playing cornhole, while the game will be on. Yes,
the game will
be on. Of course.
We're excited about the season opener here in town.
Yes,
the Jaguars and the Chiefs.
Jags and the Chiefs. Yes.
So
and they still ain't got no Travis Kelce. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. So speaking of football. That boy Prime doing it big. That boy Prime is doing it. Yes, Dion is doing it big.
We're very proud.
We're very proud of Coach Prime. He's going to knock out.
Before we finish up, this is an event happening this Sunday, 11 o'clock at Kingdom Plaza on the west side.
Yes.
It's called Vendors and Brunch. You might see some signs saying for Sundays at Kingdom Plaza. Please come out, check, support small businesses there. That's the whole reason why we do it, is to help support small business so they become big business.
Right. They get a chance to come forth and promote themselves, tell them what they sell, tell them, how to find them. So, hey, if you're a small business, we're doing this October, November, and December as well. And we're doing this so you can push your business and people can know who you are.
Right. Other than that, like we said, we just left an exhibit opening at the Ritz Theater and Museum, and we were so excited to hang out there. Some other events going on this weekend. Besides the Sunday, we're definitely going to see you at Vendors and Brunch, and that starts at 11. There's a ton of things going on Saturday. Of course, talk about the Kansas City Chiefs. There's Jacksonville Hispanic Heritage Month is starting. There's a Cuban celebration happening on Saturday, 12 o'clock at the DuPont YMCA. On the House Saturdays, it's a few bands will be at Myth Nightclub. Artful Music Movement for a Change. The Rise and Thrive Expo is happening Saturday at One Bridge, featuring I can't even think of it. May. Vice Star Free Saturdays at Mocha is happening Saturday at 11 o'clock. That is free. That is free. Please go and learn something and go experience something. Toddler Time Art and Sensory Workshop will be happening on Saturday at 10:30. Tickets start at $20. And the HBCU Legacy College Fair is at the Jesse Ball DuPont Center Saturday at 10 a.m. So if you have any high schoolers like us, please take them out to the Jesse Ball DuPont Center downtown Saturday, 10 a.m. It's free. Parking is free downtown on Saturday, so there's no excuse. Bring the kids out there. You'll get to learn more about the HBCUs that we have in the community, including our own Edward Waters.
Eden.
And other than that, there's a karaoke night at Cole Haynes Irish Pub and a Community Farm Day. Yeah, shout out. Community Farm Day at Green Legacy Farm Saturday at 9 a.m. That's Ashante Green. As well as White Harvest Farms usually does some wonderful work on Saturdays. Even though we're not able to make it out, my friends, hopefully the shout out is enough to suffice. Please go and check out Green Legacy Farms on Saturday mornings. And if not, you can go straight up to Moncrief at White Harvest Farms and go and support the local farmers, the farm network, and what they got going on out there.
Yes. And of course, your African gentleman is always busy looking for different ways to decolonize your closet. We are going to be at the Wealthy Fashion Show September 30th. Mm-hmm. We are actually also getting ready, gearing up for
the Sala
Conference.
Yeah.
And we're also getting ready for the Fall Fashion Show, also going on at Kingdom Plaza October 6th. So, yeah.
There are plenty of things going on. I know it is football season. I know it's football time. But there's plenty of stuff going on in and around the community that you guys can take a part of and love the city even more.
All right, because I'm definitely hoping the Eagles beat the Vikings tonight. Sorry, Kirk Cousins.
It's Thursday.
I love Michigan State, but Kirk, you got to go down tonight. It's Thursday night football tonight. So, yeah, I'm going to zone out as soon as we get back to the house.
I'm sure you will. That's all right. Other than that, what is another big news story that's happening?
We've been so doggone ahead in these emails and try to get everything going on.
I'm gonna talk about a random news story.
What's random?
The lady who had 44 kids.
Yeah, see, 44. She got this rare disease where she dropped like multiple eggs each time, right? She's got 2 sets of quads, 3 sets of triplets.
Bruh.
My thing is, after 10, it was a choice. No.
The lady, she has some rare medical disease, and then I don't know. So, twins, triplets, quads, every time you're pregnant,
2 sets of quads. She's 40 years old and had 40. That's more than a child a year.
Yeah. I mean, it is literally. So she lives in 4 separate, her and the kids, they live in 4 houses. And, if you see the story, you can help the sister out, help her take care of
the
tribe.
The
tribe.
She is 9 people short of an NFL roster. She is 9 short of a full 53-man roster.
We're up against the commercial, right?
Next,
we actually have a special guest.
Yes.
Here. So next we'll have a quick chat with our special guest.
Yes.
And we will end with impactful moment.
Definitely.
We're super excited to speak with this brother after these messages. Don't want to leave. Peace.
All right, have a seat.
We gonna put you on. We gonna put you on. What's up?
Hey, what up, though?
Hey,
go ahead, CJ. Do
everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Our special guest tonight is Mr. Heard. Horrible Essence at One Stop Business Shop. If y'all see all the African this brother right here, he has a talented gift poetry. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna let him talk about it.
What's up? So we're gonna do this fast for my kids get out the bathtub.
Entrepreneur life.
And yeah, wife got the kids in the bathtub. Once they get out the bathtub, it's a wrap. So yeah, entrepreneurial life, man. That's basically it. We run a business called One Stop Business Shop. Basically, our slogan is anything business. Anything business, from graphic design, web design, printing, from marketing, business marketing, all that stuff. We do it all. One Stop Business Shop. Anything you need in store. Then I run an event by the name of Verbal Essence that is literally 11 years old. Man, it's crazy. And yep, I see the little one in the back. Yeah, look at God.
We understand.
Look at God. That was funny.
Right here in the studio.
The funniest part was watching her try to put her hand back there, but not look at him.
I love him.
What's that? Verbal Essence is it's an open mic poetry show where you come in, you perform, and we give you we put you in the studio where it's all the lighting, all the cameras. We have multiple cameras, and you come in, you perform, and when you leave with a HD, full, fully put together experience of you performing, man, and people love it. You come in, it's only $5, you know what I'm saying, to get in there, and it's been awesome. It's been awesome, man. We went from pre-pandemic to rocking out in an old the historic part of Jacksonville in Springfield at Three Letters Cafe, to being at the Ritz for a little while, to now we're virtual and in my own studio. So we've grown. We've made some changes, man.
Yeah. I'm excited about it. We're gonna get a little taste of this Sunday at Vanessa Brunch.
What was that?
Yeah, this Sunday we getting to taste of Brunch.
Yeah. I get, I'm gonna spit a few poems, give you a few droplets of my lyrical ability. What? You know what I'm saying?
Just a little bit.
Just what? You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. What? A little drop out the bottle. You know what I'm saying? I come out there, rock out with you guys, man. It's always a pleasure to, be a part of the things that African Village are doing. And I've known Tanya or Vanessa for quite some time. you know, from African Village. We used to rock out African Village back in the day and all that good stuff. So it's always a pleasure to be able to share with talents that God has given me, you know, with my peoples.
Amen.
Amen.
You know,
I'm definitely putting you on the spot. Give us the quick copy.
No, but you know what? They can get involved. Reach out to you. See what you got going.
Carl ain't no good, dog. You can find me on every platform out there at Ant. That's AHYNTE. Once again, A like Apple, H like Harry, Y like yellow, N like Nancy, T like Tom, E like elephant. It stands for All Have Yearnings Untoward and Enlightenment. And that is how I live my life, trying to enlighten and pick up and bring joy to the world. So you can find me anywhere: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, you know, all of them. All of them. And then you can find my business, One Stop Business Shop, at one, like the numerical one, Stop Business Shop. You know it. And yeah, man, I'm getting ready to push out a lot of marketing on that. It took me some time to kind of get to this point. I had been, you know, we went from Ant Designs to, you know, One Stop Business Shop, and so I've been trying to slowly take the appropriate steps. But now I'm about to start hitting you upside your head with the marketing. You know what I'm saying? You know.
See, y'all think that's time I hit my landing page. It's not.
Yes, it's nice.
Yes.
It's nice.
No,
sir.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. These kids got us both. Everybody.
Oh yeah. Any moment now. No. They're still in their real bed, so I'm good. But yeah, they're gonna come in here and hi. you know how they do. You know how they do, man.
Right. What you doing?
What you doing? Who you talking to? That's not mommy. It was like mommy's clearly here. Like
Right.
Yeah. So. But they are yo, real talk. Y'all were talking about somebody who had 40 kids. Good Lord.
You heard
Good Lord.
this woman is in Uganda, and every time.
But
I would just. Why she ain't stop? Like, why she ain't just rip it out? Just take it, remove it.
Nobody knows.
I stayed after 10. It was a choice.
I don't get it. Now it's a blessing. Now I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? Children are a blessing, hands down.
Always.
Pre-pandemic children were a blessing. The ones that came afterwards, I don't know what's going on with them. They're a new breed.
With the hot take.
Right, they're a new breed. They're a new breed. Like, real talk. I just throw this out here randomly. I was coming home from running errands today, just literally just before this. My wife came out. She was like, "So you know your son's naked, right?" I'm like, what? Yeah, he's naked. Yeah, he's naked. He just decided to just strip himself and walk around the house. Yep. Right.
I have a son.
But then she was like, I was like, well, that's really interesting because you left the house and they're not behind you. She's like, oh yeah, I told them, don't come outside. I'm just gonna take the trash. 2 seconds later, who's outside? Naked baby. Just naked glory. And then you go, be like, hey, I'm gonna beat your behind. I'm gonna spank you. He looked at you like, whatever. I'm out here now. Right. He didn't scare him at all. He didn't even start running back towards the house until we started going his direction. Like, you got to catch me. Until then, they getting all this naked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just But it's been a blessing, man. It's always good to support good people, man. Support good people doing the good things. Ain't nothing doper than bringing some swag. You know what I mean? Some African swag. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, especially when y'all be stepping out. Like, real talk. Like, the first time I thought it was maybe by accident. I was like, okay, look at them in their little African attire. I see y'all. And then the second time I seen y'all, I was like, okay, maybe it wasn't an accident. Maybe, okay, all right, I see y'all. The third time I was like, oh, nigga, they live this life. Okay. Apparently I was wrong. This is the life they live. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. I was wrong. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was the real talk. The first time I thought it was just, oh, this is cute. Look at them in their little African robe. You know what I'm saying? By that third time, I was like, wow. Yeah, for real. That's y'all calling card, man. Y'all walk into the room. All we hear is "Coming to America." You know what I'm saying?
Real talk. Every time we go to a party, the whole vibe change every time.
Right, DJ, look at you. I don't know what music to play for them.
Y'all.
All right, y'all. We are ready. We come back. We can have your impact moment and some. We hold on impact moment. After this.
See y'all.
Deuces.
Looking for the perfect destination to create unforgettable moments with your loved ones? Your search ends here. Make a date with joy, laughter, and togetherness. We've partnered with the Soul Food Bistro in Kingdom Plaza to bring you an extraordinary experience every third Sunday until the end of 2023. Join the movement where family, friends, and fun unite. See you there. Looking for the perfect destination to create unforgettable moments with your loved ones? Your search ends here. Make a date with joy, laughter, and togetherness. We've partnered with the Soul Food Bistro in Kingdom Plaza to bring you an extraordinary experience every third Sunday until the end of 2023. Join the movement where family, friends, and fun unite. See you there.
Hey,
everybody.
Roll on the banner. Go ahead, Reverend CJ. Hit us with it.
Hey, everybody. It is time for your impactful moment that is brought to you by Kingdom Builders Initiative Group, where we are letting you know that you are the kingdom, not just putting up another steeple, putting up another church, but we're actually bringing the church to the community, meeting people where they are. Because what the first church, if not a community? And that's what Kingdom Builders is doing, is building the kingdom out of the community. You know what? I am really, really agitated by this impactful moment.
Why?
Because y'all know how I'm normally God usually make you preach, make me live before preaching.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the situations where he kind of just agitated me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is probably coming out of a little bit of frustration.
Okay.
So we want to talk about, do you believe it or not? Do you believe it or not?
Not Ripley's.
Not Ripley's, do you believe it or not? But do you believe whatever it is or not? Whether that's your faith
or not.
Whether that's your dream or not. Whether that's what it is you believe in God for or not. Do you believe it or not? Because see, me and Vanessa, we normally have very, very intellectual conversations first thing in the morning. We were talking about how when you see, Muslims, Mormons, and different people who, of similar but different faiths, we can tell they believe what they believe. Why? Because without fail, they are on those bikes, those white t-shirts and ties,
little short sleeve,
short sleeves and ties, and they're going out there to spread the gospel of Joseph Smith.
Yes.
Every bus stop on Dunn Avenue has a watchtower. Every single one, because you can tell that they believe what it is. When we get in the car, regardless of how many combustions that we, are at our feet, when we put the key in to turn it, we do it because we believe that the car is going to start.
That's true.
We get up, we go to work every morning because we believe, a week from Thursday, we're going to get paid, and our actions reflect everything that we believe. You know, if we get a weather report, normally we would try our best to dress toward the weather because we believe whatever the weatherman said it's going to be. If it says it's going to be a little cold, we dress a little, warm. If it's going to be a little hot, we try to find a little less clothes on. If you walk out the house without an umbrella after looking at the forecast, you didn't really truly believe that rain was going to come. Ain't it crazy how you see people that call themselves, I'm going to say it, on WCGL.
Come on now.
Call themselves Christians.
Ooh.
And if you was to look at their life, not trying to say, you trying to find a little fruit identifiers to say that they're Christian, but you saying you were Christian, but you worrying about a situation. You can't really believe what it is that you say you believe in. Or you're calling yourself a child of God and you're actually fretting and being dismayed in trials like he didn't bring you out from the last prayer. You just prayed this prayer last week. On this day last week was delivered. Surely that after that prayer, here you are back in the same situation with the same prayer, like you didn't believe that if he did it once, he can do it again. We have people that say, one day I'm going to have a business and don't have a business plan. It is this lady's right here job to find nonprofits and businesses and things like that money. She grant writes. But we'll sit up here and say, I got a nonprofit with no articles of incorporation. You don't really have a nonprofit. You have an idea.
A great idea.
Yeah, great idea. Somebody said, hey, I'm trying to lose weight. And they ain't write down the weight loss plan. You ain't trying to lose weight.
You ain't dieting and exercise.
You ain't dieting and exercising. You ain't covering the same basic truth. When somebody walks up to me and they say, hey, I'm a Christian, it ain't got nothing to do with what they smoking or what they drinking. It has a lot to do with how they just treat the last person I saw them treat. It has a lot to do with the last time they actually spent time with God. It has a lot to do with whether or not I see sin pricking them in their heart. I can look you in your face, and when you tell me you believe something, here's the crazy part. Even if somebody believes something outrageous, like left is right and right is left. Even if somebody believes something outrageous, their actions reflect, look, we have some imaginative children. And when my middle child decides she is a princess, she believes it because she puts on the outfit. Yeah. She grabs the scepter. She grabs the wand. She takes us through the Disney princess soundtrack from Cinderella all the way down to Tiana. Every single song. You can't tell me that she don't believe that she's a princess. But we have people who believe that they're going to be prosperous and won't budget out their financial plan. We got people that believe that they're going to be, the next business guru or whatever it is, but ain't nobody doing the research, ain't nobody else seeing how nobody else succeeded and failed in the same industry that they're trying to break in. You have people out there applying for jobs and they brushed up a resume. The last job that they put on their resume trying to make 6 figures was Kmart, but they out there trying to get a job. My question to you today on this impactful moment, do you believe it or not? Because if you truly believe it, your belief will produce actions. I think James 2 said it best that faith without works is dead. Not that you're doing works to prove to me that you have faith, but since you have faith, you are going to produce works because of your faith. Because I believe, I give. Because I believe, I serve. Because I believe, as they say in John, those that they walk in the light and they fellowship in the dark, they are liars, because there's no way that you could truly believe that you are in the light, not knowing that you're going to be exposed. People who are usually in the light walk like they're being shined on. They got all their I's dotted, they got all their T's crossed because they know the light shining on them. So whatever it is that you said that you were believing today, prove it. Prove it. Let your belief be manifested in the works and the actions that you do. Show me that you believe. You believe you're a winner? Win. But guess what? If you believe you can't do it, you're also right. This has been your impactful moment brought to you by Kingdom Builders. And hey, we are out here in the community. We're going to be sponsoring some shade out here at Vendors and Brunch. And we want to thank all of those sponsors that make not only Vendors and Brunch happen, also the Impact Radio. Hey guys, I forgot to tell you, and we didn't write it down on the script, but that's my fault. Go ahead, throw it in there. We're going to go. This is going to be the first Impact show live at Vendors and Brunch. So hey, if you want to get a chance to see the show live and in person, around 12 o'clock at Vendors and Brunch. It will be the Impact Radio Show live at the Potter's House.
We'll see you guys on Sunday at 11 o'clock at the Kingdom Plaza. We want to thank our writers, our producers, to you, our listeners, to Ant for coming in, stopping by, our special guest. Thank you to African Gentleman, African Lady, Doing Talk, LLC, and Kingdom Builders Group. Guys, this has been a wonderful Impact Radio Show. Now back to your
regular scheduled gospel music.
It's been real, y'all.
It's been real.
We love y'all.
I'm a boy. I feel like Cherry Hill with his hat on. Every time I see him posting live from Power Up, he got a hat on. Did this Negro really ball and go to sleep on the floor inside of her hoodie? Because the first thing